The Investa Sustainability Tenant Toolkit is an online resource which we've built to share our expertise around sustainability, low carbon living and working, and also around health and wellbeing of our occupants. So the toolkit is actually divided up into several sections: health and wellbeing, productivity, environmental performance, ratings. And the reason we've done it this way is to really join the dots between how occupants are making decisions around their health and wellbeing and how they can be more productive and comfortable at work, and also their smart environmental choices, which ultimately result in better ratings for the building. So we're really hoping that the way we've designed this will actually join the dots for our occupants between health and wellbeing and environmental outcomes.
We had to take building data and present that in a way that would be interesting and appealing to over 100,000 people that work in Investa buildings. It's a very visual design approach, and we used a lot of illustration and animation techniques to convey the information in a really fun and user-friendly way. Rather than just standard graphs, we wanted a more intuitive and engaging way to display the data. For example, we used a light bulb for electricity or a large drop of water for water usage.
We want to create environments where our occupants are at their most productive. So part of the toolkit is actually focused on that health and wellbeing.
We're starting to see the emergence of third-party rating tools like the International Wellbuilding Institute's Well Rating, which aims to quantify the health and wellbeing impact of employees in a building. The toolkit looks to take tenants on a journey from the moment they sign a heads of agreement for space in an Investa office. And this includes the furniture both in their old office that they're leaving, as well as any leftover furniture in the office they're moving to. We then take tenants through how they're going to design their space, all things that can have an impact on the sustainability and health and wellbeing of the fit out. The toolkit seeks to educate tenants on some of the key consumption metrics of the building. The electricity, for instance, so how Investa runs the building with things like lifts, lighting, and air conditioning, likewise with water. Investa also reports the resulting carbon emissions through the toolkit, which enables tenants to quantify how we're performing against our net zero by 2040 emissions reduction goal.
The Better Buildings Partnership is a collaboration where leading property owners come together to really imagine how we can do things better for people and for planet, and then we use our leading expertise to really set about making that happen. Investa's been a real leader in the sustainability space for over 10 years now. And I think it's really time for all of our property owners to bring that expertise to the tenants. I think the science around what makes for really productive, healthy spaces for people has been moving on. And so it's really important to just simplify that and help tenants to understand how they can help their staff to really bring their best self to work every day.
What we really wanted to do with this project was have the tenants of Investa buildings come back to Investa and say, this is a great way for us to improve on our sustainability efforts and learn about having a healthier workplace.
Investa's always been incredibly proud of our leadership position in terms of sustainability. We're excited about the way that this will enable us to have a one-to-one conversation with up to 100,000 people every single day in regard to their sustainable choices.